Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Manny here and welcome to another video on the channel. Today we'll be going through some sniping filters to get you guys some quick coins for them SBCs, for them objectives, and get you really ready for Black Friday. Now I know Black Friday was yesterday, but the flash SBCs will be for tomorrow. So these hopefully should help you out, help you make some good coins, and hopefully get you 1 to 2k every couple of minutes. Now let's go into the first filter, and guys, if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. If you guys are old here, make sure to comment, like, and hit that notification bell, guys. It will really mean a lot to me, and I hope that you guys do enjoy this content. So yeah, let's go straight into it, and let me tell you about the filter in depth. Now guys, as you know, the player objective Rodrigo has just come out, so and in order to do him, you need some La Liga players. You also need some Brazilians in there to score as well. So what we actually tend to do is get Brazilian La Liga players to actually counteract that, to try and mix and match them both. Now what you want are low rated as possible, and you want to actually snipe them. So as you guys can see, the filter is currently at 800. There's barely anything at 800. So really and truly what you can do is just pick up the ones at 700 and just quickly flip them. Now as you guys can see, even the ones at 750, you could be making literally very little, like a decent amount of profit. And now because we picked them up at 700, we're actually going to flip them at 850 because they basically instant sell at 800. Now guys, as you saw, we literally picked up two within a couple of seconds, maybe even 2 or 3 seconds, and that was really easy. That's all you need to do. You guys can do it either. You can do it the refresh method over here, and maybe you can pick up the 800 ones if you really wanted to and flip them for 850. I mean, I personally wouldn't, because that's only 10 coins profit per card. However, like, you do get them popping up every 2, 3, maybe even 10 seconds. So it really does depend, and the coins that you guys can make using this method is actually pretty decent. Like as you guys can see, Emerson's there. Emerson's just popped up, and Emerson being a right back actually sells for a little bit more. And sometimes you get the odd Coutinho, as we have missed because we accidentally refreshed the price. So with that being said, guys, the amount of coins that you guys can make using this method is actually quite a bit. And we're just going to list him up for 1k. That was an accident, but we know that he does sell. Emerson sells slightly more, and there we go. There's another one for 600. And if you guys do see a Coutinho, you guys could pick him up. So as you guys can see, we nearly picked up 4 or 5, maybe even 6 cards within the space of a minute. And that is really and truly it. I mean, you guys could do it the old-fashioned method, but I think that's a little bit longer. The old-fashioned method will just be at 750 and going like that and going like that. To be fair, we got it within a second as well. So yeah, as you guys can see, it is a very easy and lucrative way to make coins. So yeah, that's the first method. Let's go into the next one. Right guys, so for this method, this is the second method. People are using Italian silver rares for their flash SBCs. Now what I recommend you guys doing is trying to snap these cards. Either you can pick them up and keep them, or you can go ahead and sell them on. Now as you guys can see, they're lazy for around about 600. To be fair, you probably sell them for around about 650. And if you hit one that isn't in there, that is a little bit more, you guys can be making a lot of coins. As you guys know, that I like trading with silvers, right? So we've just picked up a Makeda. If you actually check his price, this Makeda actually sells for a little bit more than 500. Like, the thing is, it's all about knowing prices. So as you guys can see, his price is actually 650. So we've picked him up for 500. All we need to do is go ahead and list him at 650. And honestly guys, it is as simple as that. You just want to be trading with these cards. That is around about 100 coins a second. You could be making a little bit more than that depending on what you do. So that's another one. You got a goalkeeper now, and this goalkeeper, you know that he flips for a little bit as well. Now these are very desirable, and these guys are in packs. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this guy out for 600 just because he's a goalkeeper. They do sell for slightly less, but we picked him up for a lot cheaper than what we would pick up our normal cards. So as you guys go again, we've gone and picked up another goalkeeper, and we're just going to go ahead and flip them. Now we have got some stuff in the transfer market, so I am going to store him in the club, but as you guys know, well, you guys do know the gist now. So yeah, let's go straight on to our next method. Right guys, so for the next method, it is very similar to the first method, but I think this is just a little bit more lucrative. The reason being is because you've got 2 forward players that play for Real Madrid that are Brazilian. Now what you're going to do is actually find out what the cheapest price is, and as you guys can see, it is 3k. So what you want to do to make profit is at least 2.8, but we're going to do 2.6, and you're going to try and win some on bid. Now as you guys can see, you get people actually listing them up at 1k. So honestly, you guys could be making so much profit if you're picking up the ones at 1k. Now the reason why this is so important to do during supply, or during pack supply, or during lightning rounds, is because the amount of coins you guys can make, especially if you pick up a Vinny Jr. Now we've picked up this Rodrigo. We're gonna go ahead and just list him for 3,000 coins. And guys, as you know, my transfer list is actually currently full. Let me see if there's one player I can just get rid of, just so I can show you. Oh, okay, we just got rid of them all. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just go ahead and list him up at 3k, and literally, guys, that is as simple as that. The most you guys can make a lot of coins from this method. Their prices, his price will go probably up for a little bit. And if you pick up Vinicius Jr. as well, Vinicius Jr. is actually slightly more expensive than Rodrigo. If you actually check for Vinicius Jr.'s price, left wing, if you hit him, the amount of coins that you guys can make, let's just double check how many coins you would make. So a Vinny Jr. Yes, a Vinny Jr. is more than 4k. So Vinny, wow, even more than 4.4. And you know what the mad thing is? I managed to pick up a Vinny Jr. yesterday for 1.4, and I flipped him for 3.5 yesterday. So his price must have gone up. So currently Vinicius Jr. is around about 4.6k, and and Rodrigo is currently at 3k. So if you are to accidentally, or if the guy accidentally lists a Vinicius Jr., you guys could be in the profit. And as you guys can see, there are some cards available. Yes, we were a bit late on that, but as you guys can see, there are so many of these cards available. There's Rodrigo available, there's Vinicius Jr. available. And if you wanted to take it one step further, guys, if you wanted to take this method one step further, you can literally just go to this, and because there's Eder Militao as well. Now Eder Militao comes in at around about 1.8k. It's mad how I know the prices off by heart, but he comes in at 1.8k. So if you do 1.5 and you manage to pick up an Eder Militao at 1.2, there you go. You can literally go ahead and flip this card for 1.5, and you've also got the chance of picking up a Rodrigo or picking up a Vinicius Jr., but the chances are a little bit less likely. But if you guys want to make a little bit more coins on the move and quicker, I think Eder Militao is your shout, and I think this is the most lucrative out of all three. So guys, I hope that you did enjoy this video, and if you have, make sure to give it a thumbs up like normal, and till next time guys, in a bit. I don't know why I give the thumbs up, but yeah, thumbs up to you guys for giving me the thumbs up back. In a bit guys.